from one of the trails heading up to over here to where you see is this information kiosk of what? A spot that we would probably want to take a look at, but there's something about this. I'll tell you that when you first see me. So here I am, just like standing in front of the information kiosk here. This one here is about the Fairly High Trail and Lookout. Where exactly it is? Way the heck, way up there. It'll take you 5 hours to get up there. But it's a very great hike. Anyways, let's take a look at this. And then we'll keep on hiking as far as I can for today. And that's about it. Anyways, without any further ado, let's get those license with me. And let's get right on to it from here. So if I might start right to this, let's see what it reads. Let's first get the name of it. The one that's just further up over there. It is to Fairly High Trail. And then over here it says Sentier Fairly High. So if we get that, and over here is map of where we're at. So if you are way down there, you will be right there. It says you are here, and then all this here will take you on the round. The top of it is just right there. We'll get to the other information kiosk. Now, to know about over here, you have to look at this legend right there. It tells you a little bit what each one is. Let's get to over here. The top one is the TGT Fairly High Trail, 10 kilometers. Then the bottoms up and upper bottoms trail is a 4 km. And we got Silver King Trail, Give Out Creek Fraser, Old Silver King Ski Hill, Old Tramway Location, right there. And then Park Boundary, Old Silver King Mine Site. Then we get the Old Nelson Smelter Location. And then we get these ones here. 1 kilometer goes to the Silver King Ski Hill. Interpretive sign. At 3 km is the aerial tramway. Introspective sign. At 5.4 km, Silver King Mine interpretive site. And we have is the 9.7 km Nelson Evolution Interpretive Site. And there's one there that we see just about there, which is the Trailhead Information Kiosk. Just like this one. Here, you can see all the spots, and I'll show you the spots that we've been to already. Pulpit Rock. We've done that before, and I was up top Pulpit Rock. It was quite the hike. We've been to Gorman Narrows. We also went up over here, West Arm, Kootenai Lake, right there. And some other spots, if you look down here, that we've been to is the Morning Mountain. Right there. So there's some spots mentioned on here. Besides, as we have other spots here. Cottonwood Creek, Cottonwood Lake. I'm gonna see if we can try maybe look up that one, the Gold Creek. Hopefully it's close by so we can all take a look at that. Then we got Give Out Creek. That's not too far. We could probably check out that next time. So there's some potential spots over here that I just read off this that we could also be adventuring to. Some of them might be a little bit shorter. Let's take a good look around here and see if there's anything back over here. There's nothing back over here. As you can see, so there's nothing back over here. But there's only what you'll see over here, which is the information at this kiosk shelter. Information shelter. Anyways, let's take a little hike, because I've never been up here before. We saw it down below. Now this is more upper. Let's go over here. We'll take a look at that first, and then we'll hike away. So past this kiosk there, we just had to look at that for a few seconds, and now we can hike on forward. We'll hike up over there. We've never been up here until today, so we'll take this pathway. And of course, there's a bear in the area, so I'm going to be kind of careful with this, but it's okay because I'm with someone. So, but let's just stay focused here on this pathway here. On the way up, we won't go like hiking too far up here. So we'll have to head on back. We'll connect to the other pathway. This will just be a brief walk up here, so you can check up over here. Well, careful.
Yep.
There's like a little pothole right there. I just had to point that out. Wow. Let's check out what this is. Who knows, you might find a structure or something, you just never know.
You have to take a picture of the teepee.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Nice. Take a look down there. That's quite the bear land. I don't mean actual bears, but just how it looks from down there. So yeah, over here is like pretty bare, lots of like logs. And that, we'll see what we can find it up over here. So this pathway is just behind that information kiosk, which is just well, we start off the video off with first. And it's also a tourist main attraction. And there's bikers, so we gotta keep our heads up too. Some of these trails are actually biker trails. So when it's such, no. Bleed this one too. But we could take a good look over here. We won't walk for too far. And we'll head on back and we'll see what the other one looks like. Wow. Interesting pathway. Here you can see is like a log, like not wall, but wall-like formation almost. Just by how it looks from here. And we got one up there too. There might be more up here. Okay, what I see over here is what? Logging. Believe this is also belong to like a logging trail. I think this is as far as we could go for here, because we'll just be climbing uphill. So let's instead of climbing uphill, let's climb downhill. I'll see you to the other spot, just down below from here.
So when we get back.
Okay, down here, We'll hike on down. Oh, wait. Look at this sap. It's like golden sap. That's something you don't see every day. This is golden sap. I've never seen golden sap before. Usually sap is more like that. This is golden. That's something. And this was just on the walk down. Let's keep walking down. That kind of sap reminds me of something from Jurassic Park. Where they had that fossilized mosquito. It almost looked exactly just like the right kind of like ember ore that it was in. It says something about sap and a mosquito as well too. I just wanted to mention that within this video because seeing that color definitely reminded me of when they mentioned about it. Okay. And I mentioned about that. There's some new Jurassic Park stuff coming out. I just found out. I'll tell you a little bit more later on in the next coming up. Whoa! Be careful.
Yep.
There's a little giveaway. Got talking. There's a giveaway, so be careful of that if you're ever up here. Just right there. There's a little giveaway right there. So if you're ever up here, be careful of that spot right there. When you're heading up into this direction, that is. So just be mindful on that as well too. But also, if you see I'm going to hang on my right, you can see are these leaves over here too. And yeah, it's like greens within different kind of earthy tones up here. Anyway, so just keep on hiking forward here. We got me to this other trail, and then we gotta get back as well too. And I think I might a little bit soon here. I might do a little walk vlog. I'm feeling a little bit better than from before. I'll tell you what happened. So pothole right there. The one you gotta be careful of if you're ever biking up here. And we got a slight one just right about there too. That I'm just pointing at. And here we are is back at the information kiosk.
There's a person with a dog coming down.
Huh?
There's a person with a dog.
So we're just up there and we're back at the information kiosk. That's right about there. I'll see you back at the other spot down here that we're going to is take a look at. And then that's pretty much it for over here. Okay, so yeah, I was going to try to get to the other spot, but apparently we didn't have that much time. But we're going to head on back. But I just want to at least show you in this one. This is going to be like a quick little adventure. Next coming up adventure will be a little bit more kind of a bigger compared to this one. So the adventure coming up will be Squirrel Creek. So that will be coming up fairly quickly, and there we'll get probably a lot in that one compared to this one. But at least I've shown you the spot where it takes you to the fairly high lookout. So, in this video, that's what all of this is about. So that's pretty much it for this one. But we'll see you back for other adventures and other cool spots. I have a list already made that we'll try and adventure to those area spots. Now we're down to where we were from before, from like yesterday. So that was just the only spot that I just wanted to show you in this one. Well, for the tramway, this is the road to the tramway. It used to come down to here, but the tramway is further up a lot more. It'll probably be quite a few hours getting up there too, let alone to the lookout, for the fairly high lookout. I believe I was told about 4 or 5 hour hike to get up there is what I just found out. And it was a 6 round trip. Speaking of that, we got an arrow. That's one thing that I didn't see that I wanted to show you right there. Arrow pointing straight up, which is just going up right up there. So you follow these arrows up here and it'll take you where you need to be. And from yesterday is the pathway here that I just showed you from before, up there. Starting to point that out within this video as well too. This is just on the walk back. I'll try to find another adventure. That way we get when we get to Squirrel Creek, then we'll have another one in the lineup. So I wanted to mention that within this video as well too. That way I'll keep you in a slight loop on some adventure stuff. Oh, I also wanted to mention about the 3.5 day round trip. Well, it's going to be on the 4th week of July. I found out that my driver is going to be leaving on the 12th and back on the 21st of July. So on the 4th week, we'll do our 3.5 day round trip. So to let you know. So here I just kind of verbally let you know within this video. That way it keeps you all a post date. I'll let you know when the time comes as well too. For that 3.5 day round trip. And where is that going? Castlegar. So how many spots do I have in total? Well, let's know right now because I had that list with me. So I'm going to count on my list because I have it here. Okay, so far I've counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I count 7 so far. The list does somewhat kind of carry on a bit. I'll flip the page. So that was 6, and then we got like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So 13 in total spots that I found. That hopefully we'll get a chance to take a look at them all. And if it means for the ones that cannot be done, I'll make sure they get done. Probably with someone who has a truck that has either like four wheelers or something like that, and just trying to get someone on board to take us on to other spots around here. I'm actually like speaking to someone right now about doing trips out a little bit more way out from BC Israel too, within BC region. Already, I've touched base with a friend of a friend that would be very willing to like tour out more on outreach around the BC area. I just wanted to let you know that too within this video. So this one kind of turned into anyways, let's see something that has caught someone's attention. Take a look at this. It looks like a worm. A leaf worm. Do you see that? I got talking. You see this like a leaf worm right there that's like floating right there. Let's take a look at that. I was in I was turning my lens around. Look right there. It's a leaf worm. A leaf inchworm, I believe that is. Just right up there. Hope you can make it out. It's climbing up to that leaf up there. And I got here on back because we're getting close to our time, so I just wanted to take that time to show you a leaf inchworm of some kind. Looks pretty interesting. But anyways, just wanted to share some more info on the Slight Adventure front as well too, and what's currently happening now for the trick video for the spring and summer fun time. Will also happen. I had to take some time off as I had to deal with something that has happened to me, and it's kind of getting a little bit better. But it's going to get more better once I see my doctor. But it's thinking about probably tomorrow, if all looks good, if I feel up to it, then I'll be doing our installment 6, part 1 of 2. Got talking, and the sun just became a little bit more brighter. You'll see it a little bit more. Just right about there. Just shining through the treetops there. It looks like a diamond from over here. It might get a little bit more fuller. Yeah, got a little fuller when I moved up to over here. But that tree is right there. See. And they say that dinosaurs have been here. Why? There's vegetation for it. Okay, thank you. Right there. So here is some vegetation of from the dinosaur period. Just right there. Seeing this right there. So some dinosaur vegetation right there. Well, speaking of that, we have another new Jurassic Park. Actually, Jurassic World to be exact. For I believe it's this year or next year. I think it's next year. They're making another one. Wow. The franchise is getting nice and full of those already. I had to watch the other ones and keep up with them. Let's get this in here. Look how mossy this one is. There's tons right down inside here too. You can see the spider webs inside there too. Looking kind of on the eerie side. It's an eerie-like tree. Just right there. We get a little bit more just up there. That one up there. We'll take a look over there too on that one so you can get that view of it. Let's get those in view. I'll walk backwards so you can take a look at the at that view. I'll zoom so you can take a look at those too. Okay, I did not see this till now. These leaves right there. And that's closest to the about fish about pond right down there. Just up here. You can see these leaves there. They look pretty interesting too. Quite the nice view. Look up there, you see it's like a hollow like tree right up there. Hollow like tree up there. I'll zoom up because you can see the hollow part of that tree. Wonder what lives in there at that who knows? Something mythical or something legendary like. As you can see right there. And just on the walk back. What's this I see? We got some writing or something. Or I don't know what that is right there. I think that's either burn or chalk. I don't know what that is. But I could definitely tell that there's definitely, whatever this is, a picture of some kind. But what of? Look down over here. We have is a giveaway. Right there. And that's just where the side of this puppy is. Just over here and hang on my left of me. Just wanted to show you that. Well, too. And then I see this. So here is like numbers of some sort. This one we can easily kind of make it out. It's numbers either burnt in or charcoaled on. I think that's number 2. I think that's a W. 2, or whatever that is. W. Can't make it out. There's a D. Dot, whatever that is. 1. It looks kind of witchy. Right there. Hope you can make it out. Charcoal or burn mark. Who knows? And this is just on the walk back. Where I just found this. What's this to see? Right there. This looks like a fin or a shark tooth. Hope you can make it out right there. A fin or a shark tooth. Hope you can make out and hope you can see what I'm seeing. It almost looks just like it. Seeing this right there. It's a rock, but it looks just like a fin or a shark tooth of some kind. That right there almost looks like it came from a megalodon. Tooth size of a megalodon.
Bikers coming down.
See here. Thanks. Right there. So this right here looks like almost like one out of a tooth from a megalodon. One of those prehistoric sharks. It really does look like it too, a prehistoric shark tooth. Just by the looks of it though. So we actually did see some finds in this one, besides just nature finds and other finds. Yesterday we had some pretty interesting finds in yesterday's adventure. So I give you the like thumb for that one. find, but it's not an interesting find, are these 2 bottles right there. I think someone should have picked them up. Right there. I wouldn't call that interesting, but it looks out of the ordinary. If you look over here, besides that, into this tree, is this. This right here is part of what happens with a woodpecker. Believe that's what made this crater hole here in this eerie, mossy-looking tree. Seen here. Hope you can make it out. Just right there. And yes, we do have old growth up here. And it's an old growth trail that's connected to Nelson, BC as well too. I'll take you to that next time. I was going to find out where exactly it is and I'll put that in my notebook. Sun got more brighter. Just up there. I'm going to make it out. We're up there. Right up into the area there. So that's it for this vid. I'll see you soon for trick vids coming up. And I'll see you back on another upcoming adventure. From yours truly, your magical adventure tour tricks host, Reese. Peace, myself and blessings. Namaste. Now let's end off viewing the gates. Bring this video to a wrap and close. Let's get those trees. Let's get those trees in there too. Just about there. Get this and can get to see it. I'll see you all back momentarily, fairly quickly soon.